3. Two-tone cars and cheap cigars and old Peter hand-me-down guitars. Dancing girls get me every time. Well, there's hell on wheels and there's Johnny Cash and there's recreational bluegrass. There's cowboy boots in the neon lights. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm hitting the road today. If the law comes, will you stall? It'll buy me some time. Now, last night I fell off of your wagon ride. Well, I don't think that I am the riding kind. Oh, honey, well, I had more of a walk in mind when I chose to walk along this gravel road. Thanks to you, I was born anew, but honey, Baptist softball can't undo those potholes marked along my soul. Well, those steel guitars, they speak to me, and I'm caught in their Jimmy tractor beams. Yeah, I'm helpless. Believe me when they call. And I guess what I'm trying to say is remember me when you pray. If the good Lord comes my way, cut a bum ride. And last night I fell off of your wagon ride. Well, I don't think that I am the riding kind. Oh, honey, well, I had more of a walk in mind when I chose to walk along this gravel road. Jars hold clear, strong dreams, washed down all my collard greens on the mountainside where the river starts. I will meet you there at the empty still. I will hold your hair as you drink your fill. And on Sunday morning, I'll take you out for snakes. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I'll bring you part of the way. Old time living, neon religion lead the way. And last night I fell off of your wagon ride. Well, I don't think that I am the riding kind. Oh, honey, well, I had more of a walk in mind when I chose to walk along this gravel road. I guess what I'm trying to say is remember me when you pray. Old time living, neon religion lead the way. Old time living, neon religion lead the way.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. It's great.
Thanks for having us.
All right, well, let's start at the very beginning. How did you get Whiskey Smugglers together? Where did this all come from?
It was an accident.
Community osmosis.
We all were friends first, and we all realized that we all played various instruments, and we were like, well, let's just get together and jam sometime. And the folks that we met Bruce at Weaver Street one night. David, our drummer, he actually came to our potluck dinner one night. How long were you at? Like 20 minutes in North Carolina?
I just moved into
in
North
Carrboro?
Carolina. Just pulled in. My truck was full, like the Beverly Hillbillies, and it was time to eat. And they invited me over, took me in like a stray dog, and took care of me. And next thing you know, we're in my apartment rehearsing.
Yeah. So we were doing it just for fun, and we decided, well, hey, we've got like 30 songs between all of us. There's 4 of us here. There's another 4 or 5 that aren't here, couldn't make it. We're quite a large band, but anyway, we got together and did all these songs and realized that we had a lot of material, and so we decided to do one show for ourselves and our friends, and we did it at the Cave, and it was a good success. So we decided to do another one.
Do a CD?
Yeah, and then so one thing led to another. We did an album that came out when did that come out?
Just a few months ago.
August 22nd that came out.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about your sound. Where do you draw your influences?
So the 2 main songwriters is myself and Katie Hayes. She couldn't be here tonight. We both grew up in western North Carolina in the mountains, and I moved down to the Piedmont for high school and moved back up for college and so forth and so on. But I don't know. I guess we all grew up on a lot of Leonard Skinner and bluegrass and Tony Rice and all kinds of different things, and just it's all come together in these kind of like Americana bluegrass based but folk rockish type of stuff. And we do a lot of different songs. Like if you come to a show, like we'll do straight up old timey sounding duets with high lonesome harmonies, and then we'll do like a Skinner loving southern rock song after that. And then sometimes we'll do traditional fiddle songs. Our fiddle player couldn't be here, but he'll do 3 songs just on the fiddle. So it kind of depends.
You mentioned you put out an album, and it's your first material. When did the band get started, and when did the album come out? And was it kind of a labor to get it put together?
It's kind of a funny story, and I can always tell this story now that the album actually came out. But so our first show was in November of 2008, and we had all the songs. Like I said, we really wanted to do an album. And we didn't really have the money to go pay somebody to do it, but we did all have our own recording consoles and microphones. So we kind of threw all of our equipment together. And we did it all ourselves in our house, or our different houses, I guess. We did the drum tracks at David's house, and then everything else at mine. But it was kind of, we started, I guess, oh man, I can't remember. Originally we wanted it done in March, and so we had started almost immediately after our first album was out. I'm sorry, our first show was done. And it was supposed to be out in March, but it was just taking forever and ever and ever. And so I was like, well, we had all these pieces in place, but we didn't quite have the whole package. And I said, well, if we just set a release date, then we'll have to do it. Yeah. So we set a release date, August 22nd, and we got the album done, and we had it mastered. And but it took a really long time, and with 7-8 people, it was really hard to get everybody together and do it. But
now you mentioned to me earlier that you guys are already working on the next thing.
We in our minds, we do know the next 12 songs that are going to be on our next album. The first album was titled Clear Strong Dreams. That's a line that was pulled from the song that we just played called Neon Religion. Mason jars hold clear strong dreams. They wash down all my collard greens. Yeah. Katie Hayes wrote that song. The next one, we're going to play the title track off of that later today, but it's going to be called Whiskey, Women, and Wine. So, and we're hoping to start recording it in the spring.
Now, in light of the recent moonshine bust in Nash County, you guys aren't actually whiskey smugglers, right?
Are you talking about Popcorn Sutton?
No. It was out towards Rocky Mountain.
Oh, a different one. No. We'll not answer that.
One of our brothers has fallen.
Yeah.
We'll pass on that question.
What is the origin of the name?
Well, I always had it in my head that I wanted to be in a band called the Nicotine Smugglers, because I was always hiding the fact that I smoked cigarettes, which I've quit now, but a couple of years ago. And then when it first started kind of forming around couches and campfires, I was like, let's be the Nicotine Smugglers. And people were like, no, it's a dumb name. And I was like, well, I do always carry a flask of whiskey around too, so maybe we could just be called the Whiskey Smugglers. And then it stuck. So, and then from that name, kind of, we formed this whole like brand, I guess, and style.
Luckily, it hasn't been taken on the internet yet, except by us.
Well, how do you view the Triangle's Americana scene? I mean, there's quite a few bands. I mean, you got Lafcadio Shot Back, and and then in the past you had Whiskey Town, and now you have American Aquarium. How do you guys see yourselves fitting into that alt country Americana scene?
The more the merrier.
Yeah. As far as the whole triangle goes, like you said, there's been some great bands that have come out of here, and there are currently some really, really great bands. We really appreciate you having our style of music on here. I think this area is very driven by the indie rock scene, and I'm glad that this Americana movement and all these different bands we're being given a chance to like play our stuff. And as far as we go, though, we're doing it exactly like we have from the very beginning. We don't have goals and objectives. We're doing it to have fun. We're doing it because we love it, and if something comes of that, then that'd be awesome. But right now we don't. We're not like sending our stuff to record labels or anything like that quite yet.
Awesome. Well, let's hear some more tunes.
All right. I guess we'll do one called "Take Me Home." This song was written when I lived up in Cullowhee. And I'll have to tell the story real quick because I lived on this house on this long straight road, and there was this beautiful big open field, and across the street from me was this beautiful farmhouse and a big barn, and the ridge went up, and there was a family cemetery up there, and the property got sold. I don't know why or how, but it got sold to a developing company that came and destroyed everything and put up 3-4 story apartment buildings for all the students. And I just remember after it was all said and done looking up, and there's all these towering apartment buildings, and up in the middle was this graveyard, this family cemetery that was, exposed instead of in the grove of trees. It was exposed, and I don't know, I got kind of mad. I don't know. That was part of the inspiration, but I'll just let the story tell the song. So.
Counting change for cigarettes, 40s of King Cobra. Well, I'm down to my last nickel. Well, let's see what we can get. Well, these times they are troubled in the heart of Appalachia. And if I don't get drunk tonight, well, I'm gonna throw a fit. So Lord, take me back to the valley, down the road from Blowing Rock. 'Cause I'm feeling old, take me back home, where I can rest my soul. Well, that rich man came from Raleigh, and he was building up his dreams, but he was tearing down an old homestead right up there in Cullowhee. And old John Frady just shaked his head as he was sitting in his swing. He says, I might just pack up my family and move to Tennessee. So Lord, take us back to the valley, down the road from Blowing Rock. 'Cause I'm feeling old, take me back home, where I can rest my soul. Well, let me switch gears for a minute. I'm gonna talk about a girl. Well, she lives across Boston Mountain, over there towards Asheville. And she's so sweet to me, and she's got a pretty smile. And I'd love to just sit around and talk with her a while. So Lord, take us back to the valley, down the road from Blowing Rock. 'Cause I'm feeling old, take me back home, where I can rest my soul. Well, let's get back to the story of this here sleepy town. Well, things are getting crazy. There's way too many people around. And Bardo, he's making changes. For him, it's never enough. But he's got all of the people. We're bending over and throwing up. take us back to the valley, down the road from Blowing Rock. 'Cause I'm feeling old, take me back home, where I can rest my soul.
So that song wasn't about just that one thing going on, but I guess a series of things going on in my life at the time. But get the gist.
Rich man came from Raleigh.
Yes, he did.
Destroyed the small town.
Well, Cowie, what you done to me? Well, you've gone and stole my soul. Well, Cowie, what you done to me? Well, you've gone and stole my soul. Nothing around, yeah, time, it just passes me by. And I sit here all day, there's no one here to say what I'm doing right or wrong. Oh, Cowie, what you done to me? Well, you gone and stole my soul. Oh, Cowie, what you done to me? Gone and stole my soul. Well, she said there's a searching that needs to be done, but I don't even know where to begin. 'Cause I can't think, and I can't write, and I can't sleep at night. Well, there's nothing stirring in my bones. Oh, Cowie, what you done to me? You gone and stole my soul. Cowie, what you done to me? Well, you gone and stole my soul. Oh, Cowie, what you done to me? Well, you gone and stole my soul. Oh, Cowie, what you done to me? You gone and stole my soul.
All right, that was a song called Cowie. It's about a mountain up in outside of Franklin. I wrote that one.
Good one.
That was the only song I wrote in 2.5 years living in Franklin. Let's see here. This next one is by Katie Hayes, who couldn't be here tonight.
Well, she's my Carolina love. She's everything a girl should be. She don't know me, she's here with you. You lucky SOB. And I feel a Carolina tug. I stand here wishing that her heart was free. 'Cause God knows what I'd do to have her look the way of me. And she is on my mind nearly all the time. Carolina love, show me a sign. Well, I'm a fool for your sweet sunshine. Let me make you mine. Well, that girl's got some mountains in her blood, but she's happiest out at sea. But when I see her standing in the sun, I really feel the sunshine means. And she is on my mind nearly all the time. Carolina love, show me a sign. Well, I'm a fool for your sweet sunshine. Let me make you mine. Underneath the Carolina sky, I'm batting up 20, but I take a swing. Please don't ask me how I know it, but she's the girl for me. And she is on my mind nearly all the time. Carolina love, show me a sign. Well, I'm a fool for your sweet sunshine. Let me make you mine. That girl's got some Carolina love. I'm counting on Dixie to set me free. On a southern woman's love to teach my troubled heart to breathe. And she is on my mind nearly all the time. Carolina love, show me a sign. Well, I'm a fool for your sweet sunshine. Let me make you mine. And she's on my mind nearly all the time. Carolina love, show me a sign. Well, I'm a fool for your sweet sunshine. Let me make you mine.
All right. We're gonna give Tim a second to get switched up here. This is Tim Stanball. He's no stranger to the local music scene, and Tim started playing with us last 3-4 months or so.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
And it's becoming a permanent installment of the Whiskey Smugglers. We're more of a collective, this group. And let's see here. I think I've introduced everybody, but it's David Wilson on drums.
Yeah,
And this is Mr. Bruce Horvath on bass, and my name's Zach Terry. And not with us today is Lee Bidgood and Emily Bidgood and Sean Hayes and Katie Hayes and Rhett Miller. Did I miss anybody? This is our last song. Thanks for everyone out there tuning in. And this is going to be the debut song off of our next album.
Well, I'm straight up hungover in a hotel in Chicago. And I think I may have broke a poor girl's heart. Well, all this wine and whiskey and women, well, it's gotten into my soul. So I'm packing up, girl, and I'm headed home down the road. Well, she said that she loved me. Well, she said she would be mine. Well, I took all of those promises and kept fresh in my mind. She was too much to handle for a man who was ragged and sore. So I went and told her son that I was headed home for war. fool. Well, she's the only solid thing I knew. Whiskey, women, and wine. Down on 2nd Street, well, they really know how to treat a man who has no heart to give. Well, they'll fill you up with their hopes and dreams, and they'll take all your money and leave you be all alone and pass out in an empty room. So now I lay here thinking, what the hell went wrong? Well, she was so pure and true. Well, I was. But it's too late now, I must revert to my whiskey, women, and wine. Oh, whiskey, women, and wine. Whiskey, women, and wine. Oh, why am I such a fool? She's the only solid thing I knew. Whiskey, women. Still I'm straight up, hungover,